Going through your mind when the team moves into range with less than a minute to go?
I was thinking actually how awesome it would be to hit the game winner, and I was thinking about last week and how disappointing that really was, and I knew God had a plan last week. I didn't fully understand it, but I think now I do a little bit more. It made this kick that much more special.
Can you just go through the preparation leading up to the kick, going out on the field?
Send up some prayers for sure, and just thanking God for the opportunity to get the game. And when I was going out there, some players came up and reassuring. I knew they had my back after the miss, and it was really good to have. You know your team's behind you either way. And when I went out there, Coach Fisher, called me up and said, focus on the process and the little things. And so I was thinking eyes back, swing through. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's it.
Is there anything in particular that your teammates said? You following the game, I saw EJ come up to you, then a bunch of the players around you talking to you about the win.
It was mostly regarding last week, just how rough that was, just to lose like that, a close game, on the whole team and me and the coaches, everyone, and just talking about how God is awesome, pretty much. Everybody's saying pretty much the same thing.
Did you know, even though it was 55 yards, as soon as it left your foot, it was good?
I felt it off my foot. It felt pretty good. About halfway, I thought it was starting to fade left. And, I was just hoping, I was willing it to the right. Stay right. And once I saw it was going to be good, Sean jumped up, started yelling, so I just took off. I didn't want to get dogpiled. There's some big dudes out there.
Well, I saw Sean. You followed Sean, right? He went running toward the end zone too.
I wasn't following anybody. I was just taking off. But yeah, Sean, he's a character.
How long would that have been good from?
I'm not sure. Once I saw when it was about maybe 10 or 15 yards away and I was going to be good, I just turned around. I was saying, thank you, Lord, pretty much. Just for the opportunity, just for the way everything worked out.
At what point?
Oh, you're good. Go for it.
At what point did it start creeping in your mind that you might get a crack at it? Because you guys, it looked for a minute like they might be playing for overtime, and then they started throwing down the field. Actually,
for a long time out, I saw that Clemson went down and scored, and probably right then, I knew I had faith in EJ, just the way he was. He's a pretty clutch guy, and that he'd come through in the end. And I had faith in the offense, and so I was preparing right then.
How did you not think about last week, or did you, when you walked out there for it?
I definitely thought about last week. Yeah. I thought about the mistake I made last week, how just not hitting the ball as really hard as I wanted to. I kind of babied it last week. Where this week I was focused on swinging through and just keep my eyes down, swinging through. Would be the biggest thing, though.
You said last week that you left your hips open.
Yes, sir.
Did you get? Obviously you got through your hips this time.
I got through this time, and I thought it was, like I said, too much when it started to fade left, and it stayed true. So I guess it was square this time.
Remember to do that.
Yeah, I'll try. I'll do my best.
Dustin, how long did it take you last week to kind of mentally get through everything?
I watched the film on Sunday and just saw what I needed to correct, and talked to the coaching staff. I mean, Coach Grant and Coach Fisher have been nothing but supportive, just with their words, and just really, really wise coaches. And Monday, Tuesday, through your whole week, I was working on having the best week of practice I've had, and trying to get back to the little things, just like Coach said right before I kicked it, and this is the way it turned out. So I definitely thought about it throughout the week. But to get over it, Monday, over it.
Is that your first game-winning field goal?
That was my first ever.
Like last-second game-winning field goal?
First ever.
Good time for it.
Yeah, really good time. I had a chance in high school, but that's a bad story.
Two more questions. When you kicked it, it looked like you didn't really want to celebrate right away. Did you just want to make sure it really got through?
I talk to the guys all the time if I hit a game winner. I was going to give handshakes all around, just act like I've been there before. And so I paused, and the first thing I was, thank you, Lord, just for the way it turned out, just with last week and this week. And then I was so excited I couldn't stop from running. So I thought I was just going to give handshakes, but that I couldn't.
Did
Just
you
took
have,
off.
did you have a plan where you were going? I mean, you just
I saw the team from this side, so I knew it wasn't going that way. And I saw the cheerleading
that's a good way to go.
crew this way. No, they looked like they were moving pretty good too, so I was trying to stay away from them. So I just kind of split the crowd.
Last question.
Jimbo said last week that you were going to get another chance before you left here. Did you ever kind of wonder if you would ever have this opportunity to kind of embrace what happened last week?
I was actually after it happened last week, I was hoping I got the chance this week. I know I'm saying this all the time, but just man, God has a plan, and the way it worked out is just amazing. I can't even describe it. I definitely thought that. I mean, I wanted this to happen this week, right after last week, and just that it happened the way it did is spectacular. Really.